I think he played a major part in getting Khalil Mack to the Chicago Bears in that big trade. And I think, honestly, he could do it again. And I think, at least a little bit, Brandon Staley's got to be thinking in the back of his mind, I think we need Khalil Mack in this division. Things just got hot and heavy.
Want to watch football without the restrictions of blackouts or cable? Check out expressvpn.com to help you get access to all the live games. Sign up today using the link in the description to get 3 free months.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Bull fam! Oh my God! Chargers fans! What a bit of news we had dropped on our heads today. Khalil Mack, now a member of the Los Angeles Chargers. Oh my God! Brandon Staley, you are a superstar. Oh my God, I'm literally shaking, dudes. This is the move you make when the Denver Broncos bring in a Russell Wilson and beef up this division. Joey Bosa, Mac Attack, on the same line. We just went to the best pass rush duo in the entire NFL. The Chargers now, undoubtedly, dudes, there's nobody in the NFL that's thinking who's got a better pass rush than the LA Chargers. This is absolutely huge. I didn't even know what to say. I fired up this video like, what are we even going to cover? Let's just do it, man. I am so freaking hyped right now. Khalil Mack to the Los Angeles Chargers, dudes. Let's get into it. We're going to riff today. We're going to go off the cuff and talk about what a huge impact a signing like this does in this window for the Chargers and for their hopes to make it into the playoffs in a stacked AFC West division. Let's get into it, dudes. Before we do, hit us up with a like and sub if you do enjoy this Chargers content. The small amount of time you guys take to hit the like, sub, and bell notification helps me out a lot. Let's get into it, baby. Lights, camera, Khalil Mack, action. The Los Angeles Chargers have done it, man. We did it. We got Khalil Mack. We've got that pass rush out there. Just in, dudes, breaking news. We don't do videos like this very often, but this one absolutely warrants it. The Bears closing in on a trade for star pass rusher Khalil Mack. Since then, we have gotten confirmation. Let's take a look here, man. Let's see if we can find it. You guys saw at the top of the video, too. Profit Director is back. I don't know how many people were talking about this, by the way. If I can just pat myself on the back a little bit. I can't recall anybody else talking about Khalil Mack coming to the Chargers. Another score for a Profit Director coming back in the 2022 season. This is such a huge move. Oh my God, the Chargers sending a second rounder and a sixth rounder in 2023 for Mack. This is massive. I think there were some reports not too long ago saying that it was a next year's second round pick, but I think since then it's been confirmed that it is a second round pick this year and a sixth next year. This is absolutely insane. What a steal. I was just talking about this a couple of days ago. I didn't even have time to do my hair, dudes. Look how horrible this is. A second round pick for Khalil Mack, the man who drove multiple first rounders out of the Bears in his first trade from the Oakland Raiders at the time. This is huge. This is massive. The Chargers still retain their first round pick this season. What a move by Brandon Staley. And again, just like we were talking about in the video just a few days ago, something needed to be done. Russell Wilson coming into the division makes this whole equation a lot harder into getting into the postseason for the Bolts. Now we got to go through Russell Wilson, a stacked defense, young, weapons on the offensive side of the ball too. And then we also have to go through Patrick Mahomes like we have been the past couple of seasons. Something had to be done. And at the top of my list was edge rusher. We had to get some more firepower in getting after the quarterback because now we've got two really good quarterbacks and then an okay quarterback in Derek Carr to have to deal with every single season. Khalil Mack coming to the Bears. I don't know if there was a more perfect scenario for the Chargers in adding a pass rusher this season. I've been absolutely so excited about the thought of Hasten Reddick coming to the Bolts, Chandler Jones, Von Miller, because all of these guys would have been available. These guys in free agency, sure, we wouldn't have to give up a pick, but the one thing that Khalil Mack has got on most of them outside of Von Miller is familiarity. Brandon Staley and Khalil Mack, my dudes, helped form one of the most lethal defenses in the NFL at the time when they were paired up together. And now, once again, we're going to see it in Los Angeles. But this time, I would say this is the best team, I should say the best duo that Khalil Mack has had in his career. Sure, Robert Quinn was really, really good last season with the Chicago Bears. I get it. But as you guys will remember in that video, Khalil Mack, I think, suffered a foot injury mid-season last year, and it was mostly the Robert Quinn show, right? That's going to be a risk, okay? I don't know if I was going to, start talking about the risks a little bit until later. He is a little bit older, and that foot injury, I do think, is a concern, right? But at the same time, this is Khalil Mack we're talking about. Khalil Mack coming into a situation where opposite him is a Joey freaking Bosa. I can't believe we're living in this reality right now, Chargers fans. I literally am in shock. I am in disbelief that in the 2022 season, the Chargers will be rushing Patrick Mahomes, Derek Carr, and Russell Wilson with Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack. We knew what Brandon Staley wanted to do when he was brought into the organization. He wanted to bring in one of the best defenses he could build. But unfortunately for Brandon Staley at the time, that offensive line took precedent. That offensive line was in such a bad way that he had to turn his attention to that first. And what did he do? What did Brandon Staley, I would say the tag team of Brandon Staley and Tom Telesco, what did they do? They turned our weakness into a strength, bringing in Corey Linsley, Rashawn Slater, Matt Filer, and Oday Abushi. That line looked absolutely stellar. A huge turnaround from the season previous. And this season, the Chargers defense now becomes the focal point of improvement. And Brandon Staley, this is his meat and potatoes. This is his bread and butter. The defenses, I'm sure, is what he wanted to focus on last season, but the offensive line took precedent. Now, finally, he gets to start pouring resources into building this defense up. Like I said in the video, guys, edge rusher, the last video I put out, edge rusher immediately shot up to the top of my board because of the quarterbacks in this division. And now we've got the passer, the best pass rushing duo in the entire NFL, Khalil Mack. Just the thought of what Brandon Staley's going to be able to do with this guy, dude, with the pair of him and Joey Bosa is absolutely stellar. I honestly, if you are Patrick Mahomes right now, if you are Derek Carr, if you are Russell Wilson, welcome to the AFC West. You're going to have to get through Khalil Mack and now Joey Bosa in order to take down the Chargers. This is insane. This is absolutely blowing my mind. I wanted to get like a really raw, fresh take here with you guys, just as a reaction. We'll go into more detail, as we get more information. But honestly, the information really is just on the surface. The Chargers boast the best pass rush in the NFL. Not even close at this point. I know Khalil Mack isn't the same, okay? I know Khalil Mack isn't the Khalil Mack of old. But my God, dude, you have to talk about elevating players as well. Brandon Staley, the genius that helped bring up a Khalil Mack with the Chicago Bears. That helped turn Leonard Floyd into a superstar with the Los Angeles Rams, who sustained superstardom with Von Miller and the Denver Broncos. He knows exactly what to do with Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack, what are we talking? We're not going to see Joey Bosa. Finally, I'm so happy for you, Joey Bosa. No more double and triple teams for Joey Bosa, because guess who's screaming on the other side? And the same can be said for Khalil Mack. I haven't looked at any of the statistics on this because honestly, I'm not a Bears YouTuber. But how often do you think Khalil Mack is getting double and triple teamed for the Bears the past couple of seasons too? Probably a lot. There's no team in the AFC West, in the conference, in the division, in the entire NFL that's got the resources to block both of these guys. The Chargers just started their journey into superstardom when it comes to building this defense. I got to take a look at the numbers as well. Honestly, dudes, if I remember correctly, the Bears were going to be eating a lot of dead cap in order to trade away a Khalil Mack. As a matter of fact, give me 1 second. I'm going to actually check up on this. Oh, man. All right, guys. Khalil Mack now updated on Spot Rack. He is now a Los Angeles Charger. Taking a look down here, okay? I think that absolutely was the case here, okay? Khalil Mack now added to the Chargers. We're going to have to go over all of the money and such like that, too, as we're updating what the Chargers can do this offseason. But the cap hit this season for the Chargers, $17 million to add Khalil Mack. You guys see that down here? $17.75 million. The Chargers also adopting 22 and 23. This is perfect, man. This is insane. This is amazing. Khalil Mack, to me, this is the window where I think he's going to find the most production left in his career. I think 31 to 33, he's still going to be a beast. And the Chargers, this is a pretty reasonable cap hit, man. This isn't terribly bad. I mean, it could be better, obviously. But I think, honestly, and I don't even know if this has been fully updated yet. I do remember reading that the Chicago Bears were going to be tied up for a significant amount of dead cap if they did trade Khalil Mack away. But we'll have to, again, this is just kind of an instant reaction thing. I haven't been able to go through all the numbers and figure everything out, so nothing here is confirmed. But I do think that the Chargers got themselves a steal in terms of what they're giving up for Khalil Mack, and in return, what they're going to have to spend to keep him on the team. This is absolutely fantastic. I cannot believe we're living in this reality. Chargers fans, get hyped, man. We're going to do another video here very shortly, very soon, probably tomorrow, when we get more information on the contract structure, when we get more information on how, Brandon Staley decides to use him in this defensive scheme. And honestly, just keep the hype rolling of Khalil Mack coming to the Los Angeles Chargers. This is the kind of moves Super Bowl contenders make, dude. And I don't think the Chargers are done yet, man. Let's say Khalil Mack, $17 million. This would still give the Chargers a lot of money to spend in the offseason, especially if we let go of Brian Bulaga, make maybe a couple of restructures to maybe Bosa. I think that's now on the table, too. This is absolutely insane. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. A shorter video today. I just kind of wanted a word spit. I wanted something immediately to help, drive the hype of what's going on right now. This is one of the biggest moves the Chargers have made via trade in a very, very long time. And I am so honored and blessed to be in the studio when everything went down. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This has been The Director. We'll talk more about this very soon, I promise. Till then, guys, hit us up with the like and sub on your way out if you did enjoy this content. We'll see you next time. And as always, bolt up and stay frosty. Khalil Mack, attack, and Joey Bosa, dude. Don't look back, Chargers. Here we come, AFC West.